Welcome to Splatter Plastic, the only horror vinyl soundtrack show on YouTube, with your host Tinman
and Liam. Welcome to 2024, kids.
Oh,
Happy
yes.
New Year! It's our first one of the new year.
It is. Let's
Say the new year.
ching to that. Yes, it is. There you go.
Thanks for sticking with us, and we hope to bring you a lot of good shit this year.
Yes.
A lot of good stuff. Some new stuff. However, we're going back in our time machine.
We are, aren't we?
We're going back to the hazy days of 1981.
Oh, yes.
With the Joe Dante classic. Oh, Howling. So let's get them both up.
Go on
let's have a go.
Look at that.
Yeah, man. So, not seen the Howling. The plot is quite simply: an intrepid news reporter, Karen White, is on the trail of a notorious serial killer, Eddie Quist. After their encounter in a run-down erotic theatre, she's sent on a sabbatical where the residents are not what they seem.
At the colony.
At
the colony, that's right. Yeah.
Welcome to the colony. Fucking brilliant. The cast is Dee Wallace plays Karen White. Patrick Macnee plays Dr. George Wagner.
That's right.
Christopher Stone plays Bill, or William Neal. Bill Neal. Elizabeth Brooks plays Marcia Quist. Belinda Blansky plays Teddy Fisher, and Dennis Duggan plays Chris. There's so many others.
Yes,
so
there is.
The cast of this, I'd be here all night doing it.
Yeah.
So they're just the main players. However, we're going to introduce a new section.
Yes, we've got a new segment we're doing. We used to do it back in the day, not specific as this, but this is a new segment, and it's going to be the Gone But Not Forgotten segment. So I'm going to list out, unfortunately, the people who are no longer with us in this movie. So, we'll chink at the end, otherwise
I
will be
I'll
drunk.
fall off the fucking chair.
Okay, so some of the names you mentioned there: Patrick Macnee, who was Dr. Wagner.
Yeah.
He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Christopher Stone, Bill, which is Dee Wallace's husband. He died quite young. It was quite sad. Yeah, he wasn't very old. Yeah. Kevin McCarthy, who played Fred Francis. He was the one with the white hair, wasn't he? Yeah. Now that's a pro.
Like the guy in the mirror.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Welcome to KVC News.
No, that's not him.
I was
That's a different guy. He was the one who was watching himself, and he went, "Now see him? That's a pro." He's like the chief boss, isn't he? The older fella. That was him. John Carradine, who's Earl, the crazy one. Yeah, he's no longer with us. Slim Pickens.
Slim
Pickens. What a name. Sam. Oh, too early. Elizabeth Brooks, Marcia, no longer with us.
That upsets me. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think it was it brain? It was something to do with her brain.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, really sad. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful lady. Noble Willingham, who played Charlie. Which one's that one? I can't remember. Okay.
Random off the colony.
There is a lot more, but I'm going for like you.
Yeah. The main players.
The last one, this one hurts. Dick Miller.
Yeah.
Who played Walter in The Shop.
Yeah.
And he's been in Gremlins and, Tales from the Crypt and all that stuff. These people, unfortunately, no longer with us. We raise our glass.
Our fallen heroes.
Gone, but not forgotten.
Ever.
That's it. There you go. New segment done.
So, mate.
Yes.
First time you've seen it.
Well, for me, I was convinced I'd seen it like this.
Yeah.
On VHS. I convinced I'd seen it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, on rewatch, turned out it wasn't a rewatch. I'd never fucking seen it.
You've never seen The Howling?
I thought I had. Because it's like specific scenes of, for example, American Werewolf in London. Everyone's seen the transformation.
Exactly.
The Howling, everyone's seen the transformation. Certain scenes.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into, yeah, definitely. Halloween, things like that. Very specific scenes that make you go, "Oh, I've seen this."
Yeah.
So when I sat down to watch it, I was like, I haven't seen this at all.
Yeah.
I always thought for years I had. So my first time I watched was literally like a week or so ago.
That must have blown your mind, that, to be honest with you. Because if you always thought that you'd seen it.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then you'd never seen it, and you were like, it must be like deja vu, because you've seen like the top 100 horror movie moments.
That's
you know what I mean?
It is.
And you've seen like the Eddie Quist transformation, or like the attack in the cabin, or like the porno theatre at the beginning.
Yeah.
And, like, actually seeing it in context of the movie. How did that make you feel?
Well, it brought me back, because last episode, American Werewolf in London, before we finished, you said, I remember you saying, I think the story of The Howling is better. And I see now what you mean.
Yeah.
Because in this you have it starting like that.
Yeah.
It's straight
I
in, isn't it?
fucking love the beginning
It's
of this.
straight in.
It reminds me
There's
of
no
Dawn
messing.
of the Dead.
Yeah.
Where it's just like straight into the TV. That's fucking brilliant.
But I mean, like, the story is
it's in.
ramped
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
The whole... I see what you mean about the story, because later on we'll get into it a bit more specifically, but like the colony is like, oh shit, reveals, and oh my god. So yeah, that side of it was great. There's a few 80s bits in here which I'm like,
oh shit there.
oh wow, ooh. Even with my 80s head on, I'm a bit like,
yeah.
But overall, it was enjoyable watch. It really, really was. So for me, it was last week. What about yourself?
Honestly, pretty much the same story, mate.
No,
I have never ever seen The Howling growing up.
Oh shit!
I've never seen it.
I was going to say this is one of your fucking VHS ones.
First time I ever seen The Howling.
Yeah.
Was when I bought that.
Wow, really?
When this special edition of it come out, I was working in HMV.
Yeah.
And I was like, everyone always talks about The Howling. It's Rob Bottin. It's fucking The Howling. It's a werewolf movie. I've only ever really seen like American Werewolf in London, the old Universal like Wolfman and stuff like that, and like a couple of like the shonky like Hammer ones and what have you.
Yeah.
But this is, you know, my feeling about American Werewolf in London. I love it.
Yeah.
But I don't like the comedy in it.
Yeah.
And this for me was the antidote to the comedy sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or so I thought.
I was going to say, there's some comedy bits in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But when this come out, it was all over like Empire. Remember when Empire used to have like the top DVDs of like the month and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And this was like the top DVD, and it's a fucking blind disc. The
Yeah.
extras on it are phenomenal.
Right.
The transfer of it, amazing. That cover with the die cut is fucking brilliant.
See, that's what I've always seen that.
Yeah.
And made me think I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I've seen the image for
Exactly.
donkey's years, and always gone, oh, look at the nails on that. I've always thought, is she changing?
That's her changing.
Or is that her trying to get away?
No, I think it's her changing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant.
100%.
Yeah, the image is like iconic.
So yeah, I bought it, and I was a bit like, I stuck it on when I got home, and I was like, oh.
This is what have I got?
Oh god. Oh, what's this cartoon halfway through the middle of it? I know. I'm not saying I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I obviously do like it.
Yeah.
But the first time I watched it, I was like, shit, man, I can see why everyone's raving about American Werewolf in London. Because, fuck me, when Eddie Quist transforms...
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get into that a bit later.
Yeah,
but I was like, okay, your nose can stop now.
You said that last episode. So I was waiting for that for when I watched it, because when I realised...
It just carries on, man.
Well, when I first rewatched it, thinking I'd watched it, you know, blah, blah, blah. When I watched it finally going, all right, this is new, I remember you saying last episode that, you know, the thing goes out, and I was watching it and of course transformation happened, and I was like, this is what he meant. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Grab on the train.
It's fucking, it's such a big conk on it.
Yeah.
However, the initial opening was, and still is, one of my favourite openings to any horror movie.
Right.
Just that whole, like, because you don't know what's going on. You know there's a killer on the loose, and you know he's called Eddie Quist.
Yeah.
And you know this, like, Karen's, like, looking for him. And then they go to this porno theatre, and the first thing that you see is this fucking horrific rape scene on the telly.
Yeah.
And then he's just behind it, and it just drew me in completely. The shit that I've watched over the years, I can kind of look past like some of the dodgy effects in it, and like the fucking cartoon wolf like by the fire and stuff.
Right. I saw that scene. I think I was a bit like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me, remember the animated Lord of the Rings, where it's like,
never seen it.
Oh, well,
but yeah,
that's what it's like. It's like live action with someone drawing over the front of it. Oh, it's God. Dodge, man.
Oof.
And I'll stand by what I said last time. The story of it, is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
I really like the story of it. To the point that when I was a little nerd, when this come out, I was playing like role playing games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And my favourite role playing game that I used, my favourite role playing game at the time was Call of Cthulhu.
Okay.
And I'd done a Call of Cthulhu campaign called The Colony.
Ah,
And it was
way.
it was the Howling. I
Was
just
it?
made the Howling
In a game.
into a Call of Cthulhu campaign, man. You know,
Brilliant.
it's fucking brilliant. I was up all night doing it. I've done one for the Howling and one for Evil Dead as well. It's fucking boss.
Oh,
you know
no
what I
way.
mean? And we played
Square
it.
you for a nerd.
Oh mate, no, really? So we played it in the fucking library in town as well.
Oh, you are an absolute nerd.
like the big central library in
Yeah.
Liverpool, in like the big gothic room.
Now that's a horror movie waiting to happen.
So we were playing Call of Cthulhu based on the Howling in this big gothic. It was fucking brilliant.
Oh,
man.
no
It was
way,
dead
that's
good.
ace.
Loved it. So my first time was on DVD.
Yeah.
Little bit nonplussed with the effects, but the story of it blew me away.
Yeah. I can see what you mean about the. If you put American Werewolf there and the Howling here, American Werewolf, Americans get attacked and bitten by a werewolf. He turns into a werewolf. They shoot him. The end. Spoilers. This one has got straight away. You start with that crazy story of it's a wanted
Serial killer,
serial killer,
killer, rapist type thing.
Yeah, and Karen, she's a news reporter and she's going in. Then it's like, oh, this is all. Then off to the colony and it all changes there. Then there's a reveal at the colony. There's definitely more to it story-wise.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And the way that they tie in, spoilers, that Eddie Quist is from,
The
obviously,
colony.
like Martian and TC,
Yeah.
TC,
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the brother or something?
the brother.
Yeah.
And he's gone out into the world. And the story of George Wagner being part of the colony.
Yeah.
And he's doing all like the anthropophagy.
Yeah. Is that the word? I know what you mean. It's like
like
the therapy.
Yeah, it's like the human study of like trying to integrate like the lycanthropes
Yeah.
into society.
It's
And the colony are like, no, we don't want this.
Yeah.
But he's like, but we need to get out to spread more and become
Yeah.
World of werewolves. A werewolf.
See, I got it as the reason they're at this therapy. The colonies are therapy because they're basically werewolves and they don't know how to deal with it. So they're at this like therapy session.
Yeah.
And it's like it just makes me laugh. It's just it's a little comedy twist, isn't it? I think so. I think so. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's that understory to it that I fucking think's brilliant because, like I say, the news reporters get sent there by the doctor so that they can report on it and go, we're just people.
Right.
We're just wolves. We're just werewolves.
Yeah.
But we want to be integrated into society. And then you got that struggle with Marcia being all like the big folk goddess.
Yeah.
And being like, we don't want this. We're a fucking clan on our own.
We're going to branch
like,
out.
We are like the apex predators.
Well, that's what Eddie Quist has done,
Exactly.
isn't he? I've had enough of this from going out into the
that's
world.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Man. Yeah.
Cracking movie. So, go ahead, mate. Got any trivia?
I only got one bit of trivia, and
Alright,
it's not even that great to be
Well,
honest. So
you know what? Someone might like it.
Mate. It's something that I found myself. So you were talking about the news reporter in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Today on so and so, and it's really cheesy, but it's dead good.
Yeah.
I was like, I know him. Where do I know him from? And I recognise him, so I had to do research. Normally, I'm pretty good at picking up faces and names, especially if it's a voice actor. I can normally go, I'm dead good at hearing. No, I'm really like, oh, hang on, that sounds like so and so.
I see everybody everywhere.
Oh,
I seen Danny Felt in a bar in Camden once. It was just some goth kid. I'm just one of them people. That's like, oh, there's that fella. Lisa's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not him. It's not them.
That's the fucking postman, that mate.
All right. Well, this time I had to research because I know him from somewhere, and then doing my research, I was like, oh fuck, it's him. So, James Mackrell, who played his character is Lou Landers, is the news reporter. I was like, what's he in? It's not his first werewolf movie. He, if you're an 80s kid, you might know this. You may do. Remember Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
Remember the principal headmaster?
Yeah.
It's fucking him.
Is it?
It's him. So, because he hates Michael J. Fox.
When was Teen Wolf out?
85. So it was after.
Okay, so this is going to tie into a little bit of trivia. I've got
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, because the principal hates Michael J. Fox because his
werewolf.
dad turned into a wolf
Yeah.
and attacked him.
Yeah.
So he's got this thing about Michael J. Fox, and at the end, the principal from Teen Wolf is like, get out of here, because he turns and he attacks.
Yeah.
And his dad turns up as a fucking bear.
Fucking bear.
And he growls at him, and it's him. I was like, fucking hell, it's the fucking principal from Teen Wolf.
Fucking no way, man.
So it's like, he's done 2 werewolf movies. How rare is that? To do, like, there's 3 werewolf movies in the 80s that people know about. There's the American Werewolf, there's the Howling, and there is Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
And he's in fucking 2 of them. Weird. I just thought it was crazy.
I wonder if it's like a little nod.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that was some trivia.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
No, that was good. You said it was shit. I like that.
Well, there you go.
I like that shit.
Nice one. So, hit me with some...
Hit you with some trivia. Okay,
Yes.
let's start off on what you've just put. So, with that guy being in Teen Wolf, there's nods to this in other movies.
Oh, right, okay.
As well. I mean,
Right.
obviously the first one, and it's not really nods to it as such.
Right.
But the smiley face turns up in 2 other movies.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
it's in Gremlins.
Because it's Joe
Because
Dante.
it's Joe Dante.
Of course.
So he slapped the smiley face on.
Where is it in Gremlins?
I don't know. I couldn't find that. I'm so sorry.
I watched that the other day as well.
I'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah.
And I'll post it up. Because I've got Gremlins down there. I'll
Yeah,
back it
we'll
up
watch it,
and
yeah.
Find out where
Yeah.
it is.
We'll find out.
And it's also in Silver Bullet.
Is it really?
Yeah. So there's
no
a kite,
way.
a big kite in Silver Bullet, and it's a really weird shot in Silver Bullet because it just pans around,
Yeah.
and you just see this kite in the air with a big smiley face on it, and
no
it's
way.
like you've hanged on that for a little bit too long there.
Right.
So
There's
that's
a bit of a nod.
definitely a nod to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. Loved
There you go.
it. The OG cut, the OG porn scene
Yes.
in it was meant to be put on this DVD.
Oh, right.
So it was the first thing that Joe Dante filmed.
Yes.
Because he just wanted it out of the way.
Yeah. Because he went into his garage or something, didn't he, to film
just
it.
done it in the garage.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's horrible as well.
Yeah.
And they wanted to put it as an extra on this, and the BBFC were just like, absolutely not. No, that looks
right.
too real. It's too fucking grainy and it's too violent.
Yeah.
So the BBFC don't like that shit. Don't want it on the disc.
So it's not on there.
I mean,
To be honest, I don't think it's something like, oh, I want to see this. You know what I mean?
it's not something that you'd want to
No.
stick on, would you? Like with like a little jammy dodger or something like that. Just go like,
Cup of
I'm
tea.
just going to watch a fucking 4-minute rape scene. Give us a minute.
Yeah. I mean, it is filmed for this and it isn't real, but what it implies.
But it looks horrible.
What it implies, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
there was movies out then, all like them like 70s and 80s roughies that were doing that for real. And it's
Yeah.
like,
No.
not my cup of tea.
No time. No
Based
time.
on a novel by a guy called Gary Brande.
Right, okay.
Did you know this?
I've heard it's a novel, but I don't know much else.
So, come out as a novel. Joe Dante read the novel and went, ooh, fucking hell, that's a great story.
Yeah.
However, it's a shit story as well. That he thought. So Joe Dante was like, right, I'm going to take the essence of this
And
change it a little bit.
Yeah.
So after it come out, Joe Dante was very, very vocal about how much he didn't like the novel, but he liked the essence of the novel.
Right.
So he was going around to all these like screenwriters, like guilds, and like doing these big lectures,
Yeah.
and something like that. He's at this one, and you just hear some guy going at the background. So you didn't like the novel, did you? And Joe Dante's like, well, no, actually, I didn't. I thought it was a bit childish, and I thought it was this. And the guy stood up and he went, well, I wrote it. What are you going to say about it? And seemingly the room went fucking silent. And he was just like,
Shit.
and just buried himself in a little hole. However, this
no.
lecture was televised.
Oh, was it?
So it's out there somewhere. I was looking for it so we could splice
Oh,
into this.
right, couldn't find
Can't
it.
find it
That's a
anywhere, man.
shame, that's a
Never
shame.
mind.
Yeah, Joe Dante's fucking destroyed it all.
Completely. It's like fucking redact.
That's the old... Oh.
The art
brilliant.
director, Robert A. Burns.
Yeah.
Ring any bells?
Robert A. Burns.
We've covered them.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, hit me. I'm going to be gutted now.
We've been doing this for fucking years, man.
Yeah.
He was the set director on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, right, okay.
Eddie Quist's room, when they go into there.
Yeah.
And they got all the bones and shit hanging down.
Oh, right.
Actually from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, shit, no
So
way.
He was just like, look, I've got all this shit from
He
the Texas
kept all
Chainsaw
these
Massacre.
bones.
Knowing
shed.
what we know now about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they must have been fucking stinking.
They must have been in his shed, because
Yeah.
they must have honked.
And he's like, I've got all these bones, I'll just stick them in like a quickie bag and bring them down to the set. Just, let's fuck them out with this quickie bag.
Oh, no.
But you can see it. When you look at the movie, you can see it's very much, Eddie Quist's room is very much like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With
Yeah,
all
yeah.
like the little bone sculptures and stuff
That's
like
it,
that.
the pictures on
Nice,
the walls
man.
and stuff like that, yeah.
Rob Botton.
Yes.
I'm going to get onto Rob Botton a little bit in a minute.
Yeah.
Rob Botton spent the entire... Because he's a fucking perfectionist, is Rob Botton. Absolute perfectionist. Spent the entire first day of his makeup shoot doing the Eddie makeup.
Yeah.
Went over it that many times that the shoot had actually finished.
Oh, no.
And the director and Joe Dante and everybody else was coming in going, oh, we're ready for Robert, And he was like, I'm just doing this. In the end, you just come in and you're fucking too late now.
Shit.
So Robert Picardo
Yeah.
had to fucking go home in full makeup. Come back the next morning and he slept in it.
How did you sleep in that? You lie on your back, you can't move. Like, fuck.
So Robert Picardo, this was one of his first films.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, it's him! It's fucking him from Gremlins 2! Which is fucking Joe Dante, of course.
Exactly.
Star Trek.
So he come in the next day and was like, it's a fucking theatre school, studied fucking acting, and I get to sit in a fucking makeup chair for 8 hours. This is not what I fucking signed up for.
No.
So the whole crew said after said you should have read the fucking script like that.
Read the script next time.
Which is fucking brilliant because they were all like, oh, where we fucking going? Oh, fucking actor.
Yeah.
He's like, if you don't want the part, mate, you shouldn't have fucking took the part because it's very clearly in the fucking script.
Joe Dante had said that he got what's his name? Rob. Rob.
Robert
Picardo to do it, and he was a good actor. He was well up for it, and he was willing to sit in the chair for hours, and it was hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he fucking wasn't. Obviously, was he? You know what I mean?
Well, no, but at first he was. Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Boss man, did you get onto all the cameos in it?
No.
Oh,
cameos.
A couple of big cameos in this movie, man.
Okay.
So Roger Corman's in it.
Oh, where's he? I don't know. It's one of yours.
Roger Corman, you know when she's in the phone box?
Yeah.
And the guy's like,
on the outside.
He's like, I'm waiting for a phone call.
Is that him?
That's Roger Corman.
Ah, no way. Brilliant. Yeah.
Forrest J. Ackman.
No.
Do you know who Forrest J. Ackman is?
Rings a bell.
So you know Famous Monsters of Filmland, that magazine.
Oh yeah.
Like the Misfits logo, Famous Monsters of Filmland.
Yeah.
He wrote that. So
right.
He was a big like 50s and 60s. So all the Basil Go paintings.
Yeah.
All on the cover of Famous Monsters of Filmland.
Right.
And he is in the bookshop, the occult bookshop.
Oh, is he?
And he's walking around with Famous Monsters of Filmland.
Ah, no way. I noticed it as well.
There's tons of shit in this. Tons of shit. So all the main characters are names are based off directors of werewolf movies.
Ah, no way. That's nice.
So there was, I can't fucking remember off the top of my head. It was all the Hammer stuff's in there.
Yeah.
All the Universal stuff. All the way through it.
Yeah.
There's little nods to all the Universal movies. So they're actually showing the Wolfman.
Yes.
When he's sat in the bed with Karen.
Yeah.
And it's like, when the moon strikes mine and the fucking wolf's bane's growing.
Yeah.
That's all in there. All the chili cans. Did you get onto the chili?
Yes, I saw them. Yeah.
Wolfbane chili.
That's right. Yeah.
There's so many things. All the Disney cartoons in there. There's all about like the Three Little Pigs and the wolf blowing your nose down. There's so many little nods to everything.
The guy who did the screenplay was the morgue. The tall fella. He was the morgue. He was the morgue attendant, whatever you call him. You know, the guy in the morgue. He went, oh, where's the body? He was the screenwriter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, dead tall fella.
Yeah.
He did the screenplay.
Yeah.
He did the screenplay, so he's got like a cameo.
There's
loads, isn't there?
Joe Dante just put like so many details into this movie that it was just like every time you watch it, you're just like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
There's something new. Something
new.
Good. So we know about the Rob Botton, Rick Baker thing, sort of thing. So if you want to learn about the Rob Botton, Rick Baker thing with this, go and watch our American Werewolf in London last episode. But if you don't want to, basically Rick Baker had the rights to do the makeup for the Howling.
Yeah.
But the American Werewolf in London, what's his fucking name? John Landis.
John Landis, that's right.
John Landis was poaching him all the way through it, and he was like, I want you to do this makeup, So Rick Baker basically left the set of the Howling, give Rob Botton all his blueprints and all his workouts to do all the transformations, and that's how Rob Botton comes to do all the effects on this.
That's right.
So don't know who Rob Bottin is? Do you know who Rob Bottin is? You know who Rob Bottin is.
Yes, of course.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. He's a legend.
So Rob Bottin is quite rightly a fucking legend. So born in 1st of April 1959. And for me, he's one of the great special effects artists.
100%.
Especially from the 80s, with like practical effects that come out. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
He's won Academy Awards for Total Recall. Nominated for Legend.
Right.
My favourite makeups. Literally the goblins in Legend
All right.
are my favourite makeups of all time. You can take your thing, you can take your fucking anything.
Yeah.
The goblins, especially Blix.
I haven't seen Legend for years. God, I can't remember.
Blix fucking makeup, man. The big fucking nose, so good.
Yeah.
And he's won BAFTAs for RoboCop, as well as the Academy of Science Fiction, Horror and Fantasy Awards for RoboCop and 7.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to know what his filmography is?
Yes, please,
Okay.
because I know obviously the mainies, but go ahead.
Chronological order, just horror movies this,
Okay. Yeah.
apart from the first one. But anyone that's involved in this first one needs a fucking mention. So, first film that he worked on, Star Wars.
Oh.
What a fucking start.
Well, Rick Baker did the
Exactly.
Monsters in the Cantina, didn't he?
So he was one of the
He was
figuring
working with
down.
him. Was he? Is he in the? He was actually one
He
of
was
the
one
band.
of the figuring down and the model notes.
No,
Yeah.
that's my ringtone, man.
No.
Cantina. No way, the Cantina band. Fucking hell. No. I was in the dentist the other day, right?
Oh, your phone never went off, did it, with the canteen?
It went off in the cantina. I was like, sorry. She's like, oh no, it's fine. The dentist. Only a young girl, bless her. Yeah. And,
Did you get a little suction tube and it was like...
well, she went, oh, that's going to be in my head all day now. She goes, I'm sorry. She goes, no, it's a good thing. So she sat in the chair and she's fucking giving me the injection and I'm waiting for it to go numb.
That's what you want. That's what you want, isn't it? Your dentist thinking about, like, fucking Star Wars while they're doing, like, dental surgery.
Well, I've needed 2 fillings down here, so it's going numb. Is it numb yet? Oh, not quite yet. Okay, then. So which order do you watch your Star Wars in? I was like, oh, mate. She's a nerd. So I'm going, I start with 4, 5, 6.
Fucking drool.
But I do buy 1, 2, 3. And all this. So, yeah.
Did you get into the prequel? I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, I did. Of course I did.
Okay.
I said I'm one of them rare people that like them all. Get off, yeah.
So, first one was Star Wars.
Yes.
Then, Fog.
My fucking John Carpenter favourite.
Favourite John Carpenter film.
Oh, man. He was Blake as well.
Yeah.
Of course he was. I can get in.
Then he went on to do Maniac.
Yep. You have that one, don't you? I haven't yet to see that yet.
Yeah, we're doing that soon. We are doing Maniac soon.
Yes.
Frank
Okay.
Zito.
Defo.
Fucking Frank Zito.
No.
You know, Rocky's boss.
Oh, yeah.
That's Frank Zito. He's Maniac.
Don't spoil it. Fucking hell.
I love Maniac, man. It's one then he done The Howling.
Yeah.
Then he done Legend. Fucking get in. Then he done RoboCop.
Yeah.
Then he done Total Recall. Then he done 7.
Yeah.
Last film that he done,
Don't know, last film.
Fight Club.
You missed one.
I was getting to that.
Oh, okay. I was going to thought, fucking hell. I thought you were doing it in order. Okay, he did Fight Club.
Done Fight Club.
He did all
That was his last film.
Oh, no way. Why has he not done anything since 99?
So,
Oh, shit.
Rob Bottin is now officially retired.
Is he
And
really?
I say officially in very big
Like Rick
commas.
Baker retired.
Yeah.
I'll just do it at home.
Because he goes uncredited.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so his
Right.
last uncredited role was what's our Splatter Plastic TV show of all time? What do we always watch?
TV show?
While Splatter Plastic's on.
Game of Thrones.
So Rob Bottin does the effects on Game of Thrones.
No way.
Uncredited with Rick Baker.
Why is he
Not Rick Baker.
with
Greg
Greg
Nicotero,
Nicotero? Why is he uncredited?
because he doesn't want to be known anymore.
That's insane.
So I was going on
Really?
a little bit of a hole,
Yeah.
a little bit of a deep dive into what Rob Bottin's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 rumours to what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
One, he's in real estate. Because somebody
is
said somebody said that he bought a house off Rob Bottin.
Or was it lookalike?
No. Signed the deeds to his house.
Are you sure
Robert
it wasn't the guy in Juice Bigelow Male Gigolo? The beard and the hair.
And the second one, which is a bit more plausible if you believe the internet, but you know
Wow,
what?
internet.
For conversation piece, it's nice this. He works in Best Buy.
No.
Let me finish.
No.
So there's a guy on Reddit
Oh, Reddit. Oh, well, that's got to be true
that
then.
fucking legitimate fucking website, Reddit.
Oh, Jesus
That
Christ.
is saying that he works in Best Buy, and over the years he's got matey with him, sort of thing. And the guy on Reddit gave him this story, and he was like, "Yeah, no, he worked in my local Reddit, Best Buy, local Best Buy."
Yeah.
And I was going round, and I started making friends with him, and in the end, he brought me round to his house,
No.
and he showed pictures
Of what he had?
of what he had, and he had Robocop's thing,
No.
and he had a werewolf from Howling.
No.
So,
Oh,
you
shit.
know what I mean? However,
Yeah.
I think for this, the biggest accolade for Rob Botton was always going to be The Thing.
Oh, my God.
His work on The Thing was never beaten. And I still think, to this day, for transformations, for snot buckets and goo and tentacles and everything, that is probably the best special effect that I have seen.
It's funny you say that, actually, because a few weeks back, remember when I had caught the flu when I was ill, and I posted it on our
and you were
on
going
the
back and just
Instagram,
watching shitums.
doing that physical media thing and just going upstairs into my loft and picking out gems. Well, you bought me the Arrow Blu-ray of The Thing, hadn't you? Which I never owned on Blu-ray before, so I'd only ever seen it on DVD. The is it Universal version? You were like, here you go.
Yeah.
Five for so many. I only want 4.
Yeah.
Here's a copy of The Thing. Fucking legend here. Give me a copy of The Thing. So I put it on. First time I properly watched it. I was ill on the couch. I was dying. I had nothing else better to do. The effects, even in Blu-ray, are just astounding.
Yeah.
You know the body on when they pull it over and it's all mangled. It looks fucking astounding even now.
So, you know my adage on VHS? It was made in the 80s, watch it on VHS.
Yeah.
Not The fucking Thing.
Not with that.
Not The Thing.
That's how good his effects were.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolute legend. I love his work. The Fog, man.
He's just there, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking Rob Bottom, man.
Yeah.
You talk about 80s effects artists. That picture of him on The Thing where he's got the fangs in and he's got like the transforming head.
He's got the red eyes.
Yeah.
It's probably his red eyes because he hasn't slept for 8 days.
Probably is. He's been doing makeup on fucking Robert Picard.
Absolute legend. But he does. I mean, The Fog, man. It's my favourite John Carpenter movie of all time and score.
Yeah.
It's just astounding, absolute legend. So watching The Howling with knowing he was behind it was a treat because that was kind of new almost because thought I'd seen it, I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, this transformation scene, I'd seen it, but not as much as I'd seen because it goes on for quite a while, which we'll get into.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So, mate, enough of this fucking movie shit.
Right. Okay.
Fuck the movie shit.
Right.
Let's get into. Do you want to learn about a little bit of real werewolf shit?
Oh, go on then.
Real werewolf shit.
Real stuff.
Real stuff.
Okay.
A how-to guide of how you, as a human,
Yeah.
can turn into a werewolf.
Piss off.
Fucking serious. I have been going deep dives on occult fucking websites.
Oh my
to
God.
find out how you, tonight,
Yeah.
on this very show,
Can turn into a werewolf.
can become a werewolf.
Got the teeth.
Okay, so,
Got the teeth for it.
first way we can do it,
Okay.
you're born into it.
Okay, well that's
That's
bollocks.
bollocks, isn't it? You know what I mean? Another way,
Yeah.
you can drink rainwater from a wolf's print in the woods under a full moon.
Really?
You'll turn into
Oh, that's specific, isn't
if
it?
you do that, turn into a werewolf.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you find a log, it's got to be a log that was felled,
Yeah.
yeah? And you jump over it 5 times, and each time you jump over it, you stab it with a copper knife.
What?
Yeah?
Okay.
You'll become a werewolf.
That's a bit random, that one.
Okay. My favourite one,
Yeah.
and this is the one I've heard about quite a bit through
Okay.
my arcane learnings, is you create a psychoactive ointment.
A what?
Psychoactive ointment. It's all real. Okay.
All right. Okay.
What you need,
Do I dare drink?
you got a shopping wrist. Okay. So you're going to need boiled wolfsbane. You're going to need opium. You're going to need foxglove. You're going to need bat's blood.
Okay, hell.
Yeah. You're going to need the boiled fat of a murdered child. Whoa, that took a fucking
That's
dive.
the fucking line there.
And you need to stick all that in a big cauldron. Yeah, and boiled it in a cauldron.
I was with the episode as a child.
Yeah, you just throw your stuff.
Yeah.
While incanting the ritual.
Fucking hell.
Would you like to know what the ritual
Oh
is?
my god. Go on,
So
then.
this is a transcript from the British Museum.
Really?
Yeah. About the it wasn't in English, so
Right.
they've translated it. Mm-hmm. Okay, should we do it together?
No.
Come
No,
on,
because
man,
it might
you're gonna be a
turn.
werewolf.
Go on, then.
We haven't got all the shit. Okay, right. Under the gleam of the moon, be it full or dark, I stand on the crossroads of Cain, under the horns of adversary and beast and lord, as the grey shadows which enscourced my being, as with who drinks from the water from the print of the wolf. Fucking like they said, so it's real. He who has taken the wolf pelt off the devil. By Santander, I summon thee, by the devil I become thee. I shall become the werewolf, beast and man. So go forth this night and feast. None shall capture my grey form. By the binding words, Nasta stare. So it is done. Ooh!
Yeah.
It's also, there's another incantation.
Go on then.
You ever heard Halloween 2 by the Misfits?
Is it Halloween
Formulae, ex mortis, ex spiritus sanctum.
too? No.
That's a Latin formula for turning into a werewolf.
Is it?
Yeah. Formulae lycanthropy. I
Nice.
squat. Idum.
Brilliant.
So, that's if you want to turn into a
Okay,
werewolf.
all right.
Okay? But there has been werewolves out there already.
Is there?
3.
3.
3 human werewolves.
Okay.
There was the werewolf of Wisteria. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in 1924 to 1928.
Right.
There's the werewolf of Wisteria.
No,
Okay.
no,
You might have heard him by another name.
Okay.
Mr. Albert Fish.
No.
Never heard of Albert Fish?
No.
Fucking hell.
No.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've got to fucking say this to you know. Jesus, I didn't want to get into this. So, Albert Fish was a serial killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course he's a serial
course he
killer
was.
if you know him.
Yeah, he was also a sadomasochist who liked to put, do things to his own body.
Ooh. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he most famously had 29 needles put into his perineum by himself.
It's perineum.
Your taint.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so your gooch, your bifkin. No man's land.
Yeah.
He used to put needles into his fucking bifkin. 29 of them all the time.
Right.
Yeah. They moved up into his bladder. He said the pain was exquisite and he loved it. Yeah. He also tried to put a rose down his bell end.
Oh, and they're crossing
Yeah.
the line now.
With the thorns. Okay?
No, that's
However,
not going to work.
I think his worst things that he ever done was he ate 3 kids.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You kept that one on the down low.
Yeah, man, completely. So if you're ever interested in listening or reading about the fucking worst thing that you can possibly ever read, the Grace Bud letter. He wrote a letter to the parents of the fucking kid he ate,
No.
of how he cooked her,
No.
how he ate her. The werewolf of Wisteria, ladies and gentlemen. There's another werewolf, the werewolf of Rostov.
Okay.
Yeah, also known as Andrei Chikatilo.
No.
No?
No.
Another guy killed today 56 people in Russia.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
50 fucking 6 he gobbled up.
Did you eat them all up?
Ate them. Gobbled them up.
Get
All gone.
Nutter.
Absolutely fucking nutter. But the biggest one was Peter Stube
Right.
from the 1500s.
Oh, wow.
So I think this is where the werewolf kind of come into its own sort
Right.
of thing. So 1500s, the werewolf of Bedburg in Germany. Peter Stube killed and made a pact with the devil when he was 12.
Wow.
Killed 1 man, 13 kids, and 1 pregnant woman. Yeah?
Jesus.
As well as fucked on the livestock.
Yeah.
So he's going around just fucking gobbling everything up. To be honest with you, fucking eating fucking all sorts of
Bloody
everything.
hell.
He was caught stalking livestock, but when they caught him, he was dressed in a wolf pelt.
All right.
Yeah, and he believed he was a werewolf.
Right.
Believed he was a werewolf. All the people in Germany in the 1500s were just like, "You are no werewolf, and just going to shoot you." Bang! Can't do a German accent. Can't do it.
That was
So,
Swedish.
well, you know. So they executed him by sticking him on a big wheel, breaking all his arms and legs, and chopping his head off.
Wow.
However, they thought it was a bloodline, so they went and got his family as well and done the same to them.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, so werewolves, man. Werewolves are real.
Yeah. Some psychos out there, I tell you.
I mean, I've just done that incantation, so, you know.
Yeah, anyone who watches it, with the hell, they'll be off.
Ooh, it'll be good.
Oh, man.
Okay, mate, that's all I've got for trivia.
Wow.
Would you like to tell me about some
Some musical people.
Pino Donaggio, or
Yeah,
whatever his name is?
some Pinot Grigio. I'll tell you about people that don't eat people.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's more my bag, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah,
honest with
that's
you.
fine. That's fine.
Sorry,
Okay.
mate, I didn't mean to upset you then by
No,
by
it's fine.
the child eating.
No, it's fine. It's just fucking weird.
It's weird.
It is
I don't condone it.
No, of course. We don't condone it at all on SP.
No, unless it was legal.
Good hell. All right. So, Pino. Now let me get this right. Right. Okay.
Donaggio.
So it's
Donaggio.
it's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck hell. You're going all Italian now, aren't you?
Donaggio.
So I've just said in the Scouse accent.
Yeah, because you're Scouse. No, I actually rang my mum because my mum's Italian.
Ah,
Right.
oh, you're going fucking deep on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Hey, mama, how do you spell this name?
hey, I don't know how to spell a name, eh? So I rang my mum and I spoke to her because she's Italian, a proper Italian. So I asked her about it. She said it was like this, and then I double checked it, and yeah, so it's slightly different. But...
You had to double check your mother.
No, I double checked that because she was like, I'm unsure. You know.
Don't double check an Italian mother, mate. She'll fucking batter you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, she was a bit unsure, so I had to double check anyway.
Jimmy, I told you how to pronounce the name.
My God.
My Jimmy.
So Pino, Donaggio. Okay, he was
wanging there, right?
yeah, I have to do that every time. So he was born 24th of November 1941, which makes him 82 years old, which is a fair age.
Is he still going?
Yeah, still going. Ooh. He was born in Italy. He's a musical singer and composer of film and TV scores. Pino has worked with Brian De Palma. Pino has won 2 Italian Globe Awards. He made his singing debut with Paul Anka.
Oh, fuck.
Ding! Now stop those monsters, 1, 2, 3. There's a special way that's guaranteed. It's got Paul Anka's guarantee. Guarantee void in Tennessee. Just don't look. Just don't look.
The fuck
Don't you know that?
What the fuck are you singing to?
Paul Anka in The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
No.
No, okay, doesn't matter.
I think you're having a fucking stroke then.
I don't know Paul Anka, to be honest, at all, apart from he's in one episode of
Treehouse of Horror.
Treehouse of Horror
Okay.
to stop the monsters, and it was his little jingle that did it. And that was the jingle.
Sad.
Okay, there you go. So he made a singing debut with Paul Anka. However, his greatest hit was the 1965 hit, Lo Chi Non Vivo, which sold 80 million records worldwide and was performed in English as You Don't Have to Say You Love Me by Dusty Springfield.
You don't have to say you love
and
me.
Elvis Presley.
That's
his.
No fucking way.
That's his.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his biggest hit. And that's before even he got into the
scores?
The movie scores.
No way.
So I thought that was amazing because my missus loves fucking Elvis.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Isn't that
Fucking
mad?
I didn't know Elvis done that. I knew Dusty Springfield done it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, Elvis
Wow,
had done
no
it.
way.
That's Pino. That's mad,
Fucking
isn't
hell,
it?
reminds me of all the fucking boozers on Breck Road where I grew up. That don't tell me.
Brilliant. So, score-wise, he's done a few. He's done 3 of Argentos, hasn't he? So he's done 2 Evil Eyes,
Yes, he has.
Trauma,
Yes, he has.
and Do You Like Hitchcock?
Do you like Hitchcock?
Okay. He's also, obviously, he's done Piranha, because that was Joe Dante, wasn't it?
Come on, give me the money shot.
Tourist Trap. Yeah. Black Cat.
Oh, you getting it?
Seeds of Chucky. And Carrie.
Yes!
He's waiting for it. So there you go.
I
Yeah.
love that fucking score, man.
Well, that's one thing we need to get to. When we do that
Absolutely.
one. So in 2012, he was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for the World Soundtrack Academy, and rightly so.
Yeah,
So
completely.
there you go.
Yeah.
And that's my Pino stuff. There you go.
I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Fucking
He
blew
did
me
that
away.
song.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
yeah.
fucking nuts,
When I
man.
read that, I was like, oh.
That song just it just brings me back to my youth and me mum
Yeah.
like doing the hoovering of a Sunday morning, like, you know what I mean?
If ever you hear it now, you'll know who
Yeah.
created it. You know,
Bonkers,
80
man.
million copies.
Oh,
Wow.
fucking cool.
That's a
When did it come out?
1965.
Yeah, man, we still fucking know that song now. It's
Yeah.
still played today, isn't it? Let's be honest, like, you know what I mean?
Especially if you listen to radio too.
Absolutely. Especially if you've got grain, you mean.
Oh, yeah, well, we do. We do, don't we? We do. So we jump on to pressings, my man.
I would love that.
Would you like to know what they did?
Yes, I would.
Not a great deal. Not a great deal. I was surprised, to be honest.
Move these fellas out.
Move them out of the way. Okay, so, in the beginning,
In the beginning,
The Howling, 1981. The first one was by Varese Sarabande,
Of course it was.
of course. And then in 1982, a Japan label, Victor, which I have a Victor press of Return of the Dead.
Oh, was that your battalion one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the same label. They released it, but it had you'll see it, it's got like a promo slip cover with like obviously Japanese words on it, which we know good to us. But it
Probably says the Howling.
Probably says the Howling once. But it came with a beautiful obi strip because that's where they come from, isn't it? And then again in 1982, JVC, a different label in Japan, released the exact same record.
What is it with these Japanese labels releasing the fucking coolest
Loads.
looking records as well, man? You know what I mean? It's that battalion one that you've got Return of the Living Dead. It's fucking...
It's like Max Headroom on speed, isn't it?
I've never seen it in my life. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you showing me here, mate? Why are you getting a big fucking ad on over this? What is it? What's
Yeah.
battalion? And you went to Return of the Living Dead. I was like, how is that? How is that?
I know, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, but there you go. And then, fast forward to 2016, and that's where we are now. So I'll tell you them now, but then we'll show you after. So, good old Waxworks, who absolutely are smashing it right now. I absolutely love their... No, I love their little videos of them doing the pressings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
completely.
I love it. I love seeing them doing the old... Getting the wax,
Yeah.
you know, and putting it in the bits and pressing it and show... I just love it. Love it. I mean, half the stuff they're releasing is...
I'm completely timing this one to now sort of thing. What do you think that Blood and Snow is?
Oh, what did someone say? 30 Days a Night, but that's been released already, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
Repress of the thing.
Again?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that'll be the third repress. Milking that cow, aren't they?
Well, it could be Scarface as well, because they just said about Scarface. So Blood and Snow.
Yeah, the white stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, true. Okay, so The Howling was released in 2016 by Waxwork Records, expanded and remastered, which we'll get into. There's the Silver Bullet / Red Blood Splatter, and the beauty about this is the extended is 12 extra bonus tracks, I believe, than the original. Because I listened to the original first, because I don't own this, this is yours. And I listened to the original, I was like, fuck me, that's over quick. So then I found this one online, luckily, and it's got like those crazy synth tracks in there, which we'll get into. And then they re-released, well, not a re-release, but the subscriber version, which was green and red tie-dye marble. And it's also known as The Colony. Yeah, okay.
I like that colour.
Okay. And that's it. That's all that was released. So, should we get into the actual vinyl itself? Shall we? Because I don't own this score and I don't have a Spotify. I've been listening to it on YouTube. So this image has been on my screen. And I've got to say, weird front cover. Do you love it?
Absolutely love it.
Front
So
cover.
the artist is... Oh, fucking hell.
Here you go. It's there, isn't it?
Yeah, go on. Francesco Francavilla.
She hasn't even put it in proper there.
I think it's the same guy that's done Salem's Lot.
Okay. Yeah.
I fucking love.
I like it, but that's Marcia.
Yeah.
And that's the brother.
Yeah.
It's not even Eddie Quist. I know that's probably Eddie Quist.
That's Eddie Quist.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Eddie Quist's in there.
He is in there.
He's just not there.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I've always wanted a werewolf tattoo. And I was thinking of that.
Oh, the Marcia one.
Yeah. Because...
Marcia.
Hello.
Space
I
reference.
fucking knew that.
Yeah.
That'd come in there somewhere. Hello.
It's Marcia.
Kind of always wanted the wolf against a big full moon. But when
white, isn't it? Tattoos.
but when I was 20, my mate got one, and I was like, "What the fuck have you got on your arm there, mate? It looks like a dog looking for his tea." Oh,
right.
So yeah.
Okay, but no, I love it, but I was surprised it's not Eddie's face transformation. But like you say, if it's in there somewhere else, then that's fine.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think. I think that's a better image
Right, okay.
than a big fucking Eddie Quist face on the front of it. Like, you know
it's
what
a
I mean?
bit blown out, isn't it?
Yeah.
And stuff like that, especially when it's going.
Yeah.
I love the original, the font. That's the greatest thing ever. I like it when artists do that and they have in a square. It's like, you know, it's not hidden. It's there, isn't it?
I am the artist.
Emotional picture, soundtrack, music composed by Pino, conducted by Natalie Masala. They're very nice. But I've only seen the front cover, so I don't know anything else. Although I did the pressings, I didn't really look at the pressings, if you know what I mean. Did it on purpose. So, back cover. Oh my god!
Yeah, man.
Look at that. That is good. This is a colony, isn't it?
Got the colony, you got the werewolf, you got the porno theatre.
Oh, yeah. Full moon and stuff like that. Eddie's room, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because the sticker's on there. Oh, it's only one discer as well. Surprising.
Well, you said before that you thought it was very short.
Yeah,
and
so even with the extras,
it's still
quite short.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an early Waxwork 2016, isn't it?
I got this for a fucking steal.
Did you really?
We went to York.
Yeah.
For like a couple of days.
Right.
And there's a boss record shop in York called Earworm Records.
All right.
I got it in there for 20 quid.
No.
And I was just like, when you're just looking through and you go, yeah. And you don't even think about it.
Yeah, like, yeah. What I do when I find gems for like in the wild, I normally go.
That's like, so they had that, and they had a Frisita Fulci.
Really?
The Fulci collection.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, because that was like 30 quid. This was 20, and I was like,
What do you do? Yeah, Howling.
Because I've got everything I need, like Fabio Frizio.
Exactly. You know, should we have a look at their gatefolds, which I've not seen? Okay. Oh shit! On a stick.
So nice. There's where you need Eddie Quist.
There's Eddie Quist. Holy hell! Look.
It's cool, isn't it, man?
At that, and it's the mid-transformation face. It's where his eyes are bulging, isn't it? And his teeth are going.
Fucking hell! It's fucking diabolical. Let's see.
Oh, he's even put it in there as well.
Yeah,
he's done it on every side, so he's done it on the back as well.
Don't think so.
No, I don't think he has.
He must have just had a load of orange ink.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's cracking though, isn't it?
That for an early waxwork, that's well done.
Yeah,
because they're very good at in the early days of going font pictures.
Yeah.
Now they've figured out here.
Like, let's just stick a proper gatefold in.
Yeah, let's do a real gatefold. So have a look at the record then. So because it's a one disc, it's just one side. Yeah.
Pipe stickers in there as well.
Oh, is it okay? We'll get
somewhere
that.
Or other.
So put that down a minute. Here are you, Yancy? Here we go. Hype sticker. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, look at the Waxwork logo. Look at that. It's got a slash in it. Brilliant. Love it. Definitive 1981 film score by Pino Donaggio. Expanded and remastered for vinyl. 180 gram coloured vinyl artwork by Francesco Francavilla. There you go. Nice.
It is nice.
It is nice. Right, let's have a look at this. So, which one?
Unfortunately, for anyone that's listening to this on a podcast, you're not going to be able to see it.
No, this is the bit where it gets a bit quiet.
Check out our Instagram, we'll post it up.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got the Silver Bullet Blood Red, is it? Oh, shit. It's on nice, a stick. Look at that.
Fucking gorgeous. This is what I liked about early Waxwork stuff. They just done. They didn't do all like the big crazy colours that they're doing now. Yeah. They just done nice. I mean, apart from Salem's Lot, they just done nice like.
Yeah, that's beautiful. The fact it's got the grey in the middle and it's bleeding to the edge there, it looks absolutely incredible. Especially with the red font on the black label. Holy hell on toast! Wow. So that's side A and B. Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
Of course it is.
Oh my god! Look, that is amazing. It's got blood splats on it as well. It has
that smiley face in the centre label. What else could it be?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If there was ever an image to put on a centre label from a movie,
that
perfect. Smiley face is just like yes.
It's absolutely perfect, and it blends so well with the red and the silver.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Waxworks must have shit a brick when they went. Oh my god, we can put
know
the smiley face.
We can do the smiley face. I'm just holding it up because usually me and Liam are loving this and we're going, oh my god, look at this over here. But now we want to show you close up. Look how good that is. That's just astounding, isn't it? Look at that. And it's
It's kind of translucent, isn't it?
oh, it is in the edge.
Yeah.
It's got like a bleed to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it in the light. Oh. Ooh, I should have watched Trousers with me. That is.
Sounds amazing as well.
Does it sound good?
Oh, it's so clean, man.
Yeah.
All the fucking horns and the strings and everything that are just tip top.
And the church violin.
Yes, mate.
Okay. Should
Okay.
we get on to tracks then?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
What's your faves? See if it adds up with mine.
I struggled with this.
You did?
I did struggle
see
with the
that.
score. Yeah. You can see that in you.
What?
Yeah, I did struggle with it. I like bits of it,
Yeah.
but that's it. Mm-hmm. My favourite would be. It's not actually. It's in two parts on here. Number 2, Sleaze / Karen's Nightmare. It's not the Sleaze.
It's Karen's Nightmare.
That is my absolute favourite. You got it.
Ooh, I did have it, and I've knocked it off.
You took it off. Took it off.
Took it off.
It's very Ghostbusters syndrome. For anyone who doesn't know, you'll see what that means. It's not as bad as the Ghostbusters
No.
syndrome, but it's in there. It's in the transformation. At the end of the transformation scene, it's the transformation scene. Yeah, and well, that's what I love about it, because it goes din 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 din, and then it's not really that. That's the wrong tune, but it's the 2 notes. You know the what do they call it? Wow, shit, we did it in Jaws. It's what's it called? A stetano? No. It's the word for 2 notes. I can't think what it is. It's the tip of my fucking tongue. Anyway, whatever that is. Ostinato.
That's it.
I knew I'd get it.
You little music.
Ooh, yeah, little. I've been listening to Jaws lately, that's why. A lot. The ostinato where it's din, 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 din. I'm doing it wrong again. And then, of course, and it follows it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And like I say, it's in transformation towards the end. It's in other parts, which I absolutely love. Karen's transformation, which is an extra on here, is in that. Ooh.
All right, let's. Can we discuss that?
The transformation scene.
Karen's transformation.
Mate.
Because we need to address the fucking elephant in the room here.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Right. I hadn't seen this movie.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I didn't know the ending.
Yeah.
Thinking I knew it, I knew bits of the transformation scene, so I didn't know the ending. I didn't know it was going to go that way. So when it started, I'm going to show you, and she's like this.
Yeah. And it starts
and make
off
you all believe.
fucking amazing.
And I thought, no way she's going to fucking do it on the... And then she looks, and her eyes are fucking...
Silver?
Like
Strangely.
silvery gold almost, like so bright. And then the scream. The fucking scream is absolutely the best scene in the movie. Better than the transformation scene.
Absolutely.
And apparently that's her real scream.
Yeah, it is.
That was her
Yeah,
real
yeah.
scream.
D.
D. Wallace
fucking...
nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. And then, of course, everyone's going, oh my God. And then what's name's like, I know what I got to do. And he goes and gets it. And I was like, no, you can't do this. And then she comes back and she's got the teeth. Her eyes have changed and she's got one tear. And she looks over to him. And I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. And then fucking Ewoks turn up.
Yes. I'm fucking glad you said that. Because I thought you were going down the road here. I was like, oh my God, he really likes this.
And then they turn around and it's the fucking cutest little Ewok I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely fucking diabolical at the end of the movie. Why would you do that? I can tell you why they would do that.
She didn't want to be a scary wolf.
She didn't want to be a scary wolf at the end. Come on, D. Wallace.
I can't believe... I love Return of the Jedi. It's my favourite Star Wars, but not in the fucking Howling.
Yeah.
It's fucking Ewoks.
It's a fucking Ewok at the end.
Fucking Wicked sister turns up. I couldn't
It's absolutely...
believe it.
Every time I watch this movie, I'm like, oh, fuck.
And it even goes...
Yeah.
It has a
It's
little
like that
quiver.
little whimper.
I couldn't believe it, but the build up to that was fucking amazing. And then fucking Wicket turns up.
Okay.
So there you go, yeah.
I wanted to get your take on that while you were
Yeah.
talking about Cad and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And-
no,
and-
that's-
and we're on the same wavelength.
That's what I mean, yeah. And then the comedy element is change the channel, and it was dog food.
Yeah.
That's total Joe
And the kids
Dante.
going, someone just turned away
Yeah.
on the TV, Mom.
That's so Joe Dante, isn't it? 100%. But apart from that, mate, I struggled with the rest.
Okay.
So the rest is all on you,
So,
apart from the main theme, which is later.
two of them kind of go into one with me. So, Wolf at the Door and Wolf Bites Man.
Okay.
It's very much classic Universal horror music.
Yeah, I felt like listening to a lot of it. Yeah,
It's all like big horns and like...
yeah,
Yeah.
Reveals.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all that stuff. We play it over our thingy, so I'm not about to try and...
we used to.
I know,
We used to
but
go.
it's
Then it does this. Then it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do that.
I'm
we
not
don't
going to do that.
Yeah.
So it's these two of the scene. So Wolf at the Door is when Tracy gets attacked in Eddie's cabin.
Yeah.
And it's the first time we really see a werewolf in it. Like,
Yeah.
really fucking see a
See a
werewolf in it.
werewolf, yeah. It's quite late on in the film, isn't it?
Yeah. But when you see this werewolf, fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely reminds me of Dog Soldiers. Dog
Yes.
Soldiers are totally ripped
Yeah,
off the
because
Howling.
it's the
It's
standing.
up and they've got the legs
from the
and
legs,
it's
that's
fucking
what-
hench, fucking
Yeah.
big werewolf, big fucking
It's a
mane on it.
man as a wolf, not a werewolf.
And
Wolf.
this is what Rick Baker wanted to get away from.
Yeah,
So I think he'd done a bit of a fucking dirty on Rob Bottom here.
yeah.
Because he was like, well, there's my werewolf design. Really, I'm going to make
Really, I'm gonna make this one that's on all fours. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. From what we know. Yeah.
Personally, I think these look better.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I'm not talking about Eddie Quist's transformation here. I'm talking about
The wolves
look
in
of
general.
of the werewolves.
Right. Okay.
Look like werewolves. I don't want a big dog.
No, I fucking.
I know.
Yeah,
and
I'm
the,
the other way around. But
the
that's
werewolf
fine.
in
That's
American
good.
Werewolf in London is amazing
Yeah.
for that movie. But for this, I don't think having like four-legged werewolves would have worked.
Yeah.
They needed
Oh, in
big,
this, it
big
needs to
fucking-
be standing,
big fucking
yeah.
massive werewolves.
Yeah.
So the score is very much, like I said, it's very much Universal. It's very much like 1930s horror. It's all
Yeah.
big horns and like big vibratos and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a big massive church organ comes in
That threw me
randomly.
right.
I
out.
love it.
Do you?
Yeah,
See,
because
this is probably perfect for you then, because I comes on and I'm like, fucking hell, I'm in church again.
yeah.
Not that I ever went.
But don't smell the incense.
Please don't. Oh no, he's not here.
It burns, it burns. That's what I like about it, because it's kind of like all these like big bah, 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 and then you'll get this shit, and it's I don't know, I like it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Tracy gets attacked in the cabin, and Wolf Bites Man is after Marcia cooks the rabbit,
Yeah.
and he's going back to
Yeah.
Karen's house,
Right.
and the scene. Do you remember when Stryker was hunting the kids in Salem's Lot?
Well,
And
yeah.
it's just like all that moonlit shadow.
Yeah.
And he's just what just reminds me of Salem's Lot so
Right.
much.
Yeah.
And with that music on it, I was like, this is fucking Salem's Lot.
Right.
Salem's Lot has probably ripped this off.
Right.
Because it's got that big Universal music over it. And it's like essentially a classic monster in both films.
Yeah.
Stalking somebody through the woods. So
Right,
obviously Salem's Lot's a vampire.
Yeah.
This is a werewolf. You know what I
No,
mean?
they're related in a
And
universal
yeah,
type sense.
it just these two for me are probably the most classic horror scores on
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? But this record for me has got three different parts. So you've got all the acoustic, like folky stuff.
Right.
You've got all the classic monster stuff, and then you've got like the synth heavy, like.
I fucking love that bit. That's my bit I love, yeah.
So that being said, my second favourite one is Doctor's Orders.
Oh, that's the nice one.
That's the acoustic one.
on the way to the
Yeah.
colony. Yeah.
And it's literally the only part that it's in the movie is where you just see them driving to
Yeah.
the colony.
Yeah.
And it's really nice bit of acoustic music. And it's just ding,
It's
ding,
very
ding.
it's very close to the Santa Mira. You
Yes.
know, driving to Santa Mira and the bit in the fog walk, the lighthouse walk,
Yeah.
which is not one
No,
of your faves.
no.
But you know how it's
no,
like
no, it's not like that at all.
No, it isn't the same sounding, but it's that montage of going somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. It's very, very similar. But the Santa Mira one's very similar. Yeah.
I don't know. I just really like that.
Yeah.
And final part is the Howling.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good
because
one.
that is the first time that you hear this, and then that breaks down into Cadden's Nightmare and
Right, yeah.
everything else.
They're sort of very intertwined, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of intertwinedness on that.
However, I think Transformation is probably my favourite one.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I didn't put it in mind because although I enjoyed it, I did not realise there is this
Yes.
in it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, in my mind,
That was just part of the special effects or something like that.
well, no, because I realised watching the scene after,
Okay.
it's in there.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise it until after rewatching it after the listen.
But
I know what you mean, though. That I didn't realise that was the score.
so Transformation for me brings in everything.
Yeah.
So you've got all the
That's towards the
and
end,
you've
isn't
got
it?
the all the synth
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
and all the fucking big horns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
However, elephant in the room number 2.
Okay.
Eddie Quist's fucking transformation.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Do you think so?
Yes, mate, I do.
I thought you would have been all up for that.
No. This is where the nose comes in. This is where the first time you see it,
Yeah.
his eyes are fucking spinning like a fucking 10 bob fucking slot machine. They're just going fucking everywhere, all over the place. And then it looks down, and he's just like, and he's got this big fucking demented smile. He looks like one of them Japanese masks that you get in fucking like Quiggins,
Yeah.
where he's just got this big fucking massive fucking smile. It looks, you know what it looks like? You know when you see the Scream masks?
Yeah.
But you get the stone Scream mask.
Oh,
and you're like,
the one, yeah.
that's what it looks like.
See, I don't think it looked that bad.
Oh, I hated it.
My problem with the transformation scene, and Joe Dante has even said this in making ofs, that he was so impressed with it that he showed too much.
Absolutely.
And it goes on
No,
far too long.
I'd 100% go along with that.
Because I'm sure he said that, he goes, if I could re-edit that scene now, it wouldn't be as long.
That needs to be 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It needs to be like the...
It's like the money shot, isn't it? Yeah. The bit I really loved, though, out of all of it, it was his hand.
The hand is
That was
fucking phenomenal.
great, because it's real. It's real. How does he do that? Do you know how-
Exactly the same way as Rick Baker done it.
Yeah?
Because it's not real.
Right, okay.
It's a massive prosthetic hand.
All right, but it looks real, doesn't
But
it?
it looks real.
It's ace.
So I think Rob Botton aced that.
And then
Rick Baker's gone
done it.
like...
Oh, I like that.
How's he fucking done that? That's how I'm going to fucking take that and elevate it a little bit. But I don't think he does.
No, because he does it with the hand. It's totally different, isn't it?
So I think for that point, Rob Botton outweighs Rick Baker on just the hand bit
The
with
hand
all the
scene.
bladders and stuff like that.
Yeah,
in it.
that's the thing, because there's
Brilliant, man.
the bit that throws me about the transformation scene is the sped upness. I don't like the sped upness because it looks sped up. It's
Yeah.
like, blah, 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 you're doing it too fast. Slow it down a little. But that's the 80s and...
No, but I kind of like that.
Did you?
Because it's
So,
all
okay.
that body morph sort of thing.
I mean,
so
it's already going
Yeah,
as it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
You need to go fast. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think that initial face transformation is fucking diabolical.
I don't mind that so much, you know. But like you say, it does stretch and it does go. It's still amazing effects for the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's one thing you have to say.
I am not taking anything away
No.
from Rob Botton on this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, I find it a little bit comedy.
Yeah.
Where it's just like... it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Main theme.
Main theme, yes, that was down. We always do the main theme at the end. It's superb.
Yeah,
It's superb. But it's a two-parter, isn't it, the main theme?
it is.
It is a two-parter. So it's opening
So it's
titles
opening title and the phone call.
and the phone call, yes.
But the opening
/
title-
Dark Secrets as well on this one. Yeah.
So it's all that going to the porno theatre and,
Yeah.
hey lady, you got a half and a half.
Yeah.
Like, a what? What the fuck's a half and a half? It's milk in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
The opening to this movie is, like I said before, it's one of my favourite. I love chaos in a TV studio in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Because you know that it's in the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right. Like I say, very Dawn of the Dead, isn't it?
And the way that they open this movie with the scratching to make up the howling,
Yeah.
and then it just goes into all that white noise. Oh, it's
And then
Yeah.
smashes through.
and it's just that constant like meh, 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 meh,
Yeah.
meh. It reminds me of Season of the Witch,
Right.
but in a different way.
Right, I get
So
you.
the way that Season of the Witch opens up with Chariots and the Pumpkins,
Yeah, yeah.
and you've got that bit,
And the lines coming out.
kind of the same sort of thing in this, but with a different like musical style, and you can just hear people talking about like fucking murders in like LA or whatever it is, and like then you've got Dr. Wagner coming in going like, well, the thing about the werewolf, and you just hear this like nonchalant little bits of script.
That's right. And that's one thing they made a point of was it's not, they can't have a world where, what's this? A man is a wolf? What is this? They made a point of saying werewolves exist. There's movies already about it, and I like that. Because that was like, you know...
They're acknowledging.
Yeah, acknowledging it, and the people in the film know about werewolves. Yeah. It's just, I liked it, it was good.
And, I mean, I suppose that goes back to all the fucking shit I was talking about before, about, like, werewolves are real.
Yeah.
And there's...
They said, how can you have a movie set in the 80s for then, and be like, oh, what's this? A man and a... Oh!
Yeah, you can't do it. Everyone knows
about it. It can't be done. Yeah. So it was quite well done. Yeah, man. Superb.
It's good.
Superb.
It's a good movie.
Yes.
So, ratings, mate?
Okay, ratings. I'm going to go movie first.
Yeah.
I'm going to go an 8 for the movie.
Okay.
It's not going to 10, only simply because I love the transformation scene. Like I say, there's a couple of scenes. There's some bits of acting for me, which I was just a bit like, oh man, come on. When she turns up, Karen turns up, and her mate, what's her name? Fucking
Tracy.
She's dead. She opens up the thing and she's dead. She just goes, oh.
Oh.
I mean, you'd be a bit more than that.
Yeah, if I found you dead, I'd be like, oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell. It literally was like as if you'd seen a dog had shat on the floor and she went, oh. I just thought, what?
Yeah, bit more emotion.
Yeah, bit more.
But she is a bit scarred though, isn't she?
She is true.
She knows what's going on.
Silly things like she's at the window, she hears a wolf, runs back into the bed and she goes, there's a wolf! The fucking window's open.
Yeah,
close the window.
Dickheads.
Close the window.
Because even if it's not a werewolf, it's still a fucking wolf.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Fucking window open. But little tiny things like that, which doesn't make it go any higher, but also the fact that I think American Werewolf I prefer as a movie.
It's always going to be.
Yeah.
This is going to be the poor relative.
This is the Megadeth Metallica story, isn't
exactly.
it? That's it. It always is.
There was 2 80s werewolf movies.
Yeah. They were a year apart. They were 80 and 81. So they're going to be, the comparisons are going to be there. But 8 is, I think, generous because it is good. Like you say, the story, the colony, the reveal, that fucking ending part of it. Astounding.
The werewolf attack in the car at the end.
Werewolf attack, yeah. Brilliant.
So
when they all change and they're all in the barn.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, brilliant, man. And Eddie Quist, when he comes back and he's all
melted.
All mangled.
I'm going to give you a piece of my brain.
Yeah. All of that. It's great. It really is great. So, yeah, it's an 8. But it's not 10 because American Werewolf. Score?
It's not 10 because American Werewolf.
Yeah, it's just fucking... I don't know. It's something I fucking love. American Werewolf scares me still.
Yeah.
That's why. That's another reason why. Score, I struggled with this quite a bit. Okay. I listened to it a couple of times and I found myself wanting it to finish towards the end. Okay. And that's the expanded version as well, so I was a bit like, meh. So I did, obviously I've had to listen to it because you can't have a true rating unless you listen to the whole thing. So, because there's only a handful of tracks, for me it's probably going to be... That's going to be a 4.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I just don't think...
Mate,
yeah.
Is what it is.
It is. I don't think I would listen to it again. So
would
for
you
me,
not buy it?
No. I don't think I could justify it for the tracks I like.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So for that, it's a 4 for me. But what about for you?
Movie's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Reasons?
Pretty much the same as what you said. I hate the transformation scene. Hate it.
I wouldn't have thought you would have liked that, but yeah.
I can't explain it. It just doesn't rub me the right way.
Do you think it's too long as well?
I think it's too long.
Yeah.
I think some of the effects are fucking diabolical in this movie. For what has he done by then? He hadn't done the
fog, hadn't he? Or not? No, the fog was 80.
Yeah. So I mean, no, this is after Maniac. It was after the fog. I don't know. I don't think this is his best work. You know what I mean?
So, well, the thing is 100% his best work.
Absolutely. Maniac.
Yeah.
I mean, he was under the tutors of Tom Savini, but even so. Some of the makeup effects pull me out.
Right.
The end scene, fuck me.
But the lead up to it is
the lead up to it's amazing.
great.
The transformation of Eddie Quist, which we've gone ad nauseum about.
Yeah.
That being said, the werewolves themselves, and you see them as werewolves, are my favourite werewolves in any horror movie.
Okay, cool.
Bar none. The thing that's pulling it up to an 8 for me is the story. I fucking love the story of the Howling.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
Oh, that's another reason why I forgot to mention that.
The cartoon werewolf is you shouldn't have even put it in there.
No.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
But the story of it, I can't take it away. The story of it is fucking brilliant. You know what I mean? That's why I'm giving it an 8.
Oh,
I love the story of the Howling.
Yeah.
Never seen the sequels.
I believe there's another 7 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, the second one's...
Christopher Lee, man.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee.
The second one's meant to be alright.
Yeah.
The third one's called The Marsupials.
Right.
And it's set in Australia with kangaroos.
Alright.
Werewolf kangaroo rather than fucking...
Fuck no.
Yeah.
And then it just goes off after
So
that.
I'm just sticking to the
Sticking
original.
to the original.
On this one.
Score!
Score, I will give the score a solid 9.
Oh, wow.
I fucking love this score.
Wow, yeah?
Love it. However, I'm not giving it a 10 because I always forget about it.
All right.
It's one of them scores that I put on. I'm like, why the fuck don't I listen to this all the time?
More often, like you do like the Fog or...
Because when I drop the needle on this record, I am in for the whole thing.
Yeah.
It just drags me in. And it's weird, man, because it's not like, it doesn't drag me in like some scores do where I can visualise the movie.
See, that's what scores do to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it usually does to me.
Right.
But I genuinely just like the music.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Rather than, like, I can separate this from... Come on, because you got to fucking pull out something...
Even Hunting for Shadows.
Maybe not.
That's a fucking terrible track. That's...
Alright, you just pointed that out. I'm dropping it down to an 8. Because that does that. Even in the movie, I'm like, what the fuck's this shit going on?
It's terrible.
Little wolf boy is just like... And he's like, he's like a bloodhound. He can smell everything everywhere. It's just like, oh, fucking hell. Whew.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But overall, you can play it all the way through and you like it. That's cool.
I'd highly recommend this. And did you get the beginning of this?
The howling noise. Yes, it's on there. And the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, you love that on American Werewolf in London.
It's got that fucking...
And I love the Howling American Werewolf.
Yeah. You think that's better?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But I heard it on this and reminded me of the Miko one we did, and I was like, to me it was a bit tame because the one in there is fucking terrifying for me. But that whole werewolf movie scares the fuck out of me anyway. So yeah.
Little known fact: werewolves, my favourite monsters.
Oh, there, yeah.
I wish people would make more werewolf movies.
There you go. Brilliant. There you go.
So I'm giving it an 8 and an 8 for both.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Superb. That is the Howling. Yes.
And an incantation, so hopefully I will be a werewolf by morning.
You're halfway hairy there.
Well.
So that's the end. I think that's the end of our werewolf run because there's no other werewolf scores.
No other werewolf scores.
No, so we don't know what we're doing next, but you will find out soon. So
can we go to Italy?
we might be able to go to Italy. Hey.
Can we go to Italy? Can we go to the jungles?
Yeah. Oh, it's getting deep. So before we decide on what we're doing, which we'll do off screen, do we have any shout outs?
I've got a massive shout out.
Okay.
So my massive shout out is to you.
Hey!
And to my wife. Yay. So I have been a little bit off camera and a little bit not posting for the last 2 years because I've just been doing a degree.
Well done.
Qualified, finished, and it's made a lot easier with you and me missus' support. I don't think I could have got through it without the pair of yous.
Oh, bless him.
It was probably one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
And you guys have put up with me. Not posting anything, fucking sitting there on a computer 12 hours a fucking day trying to do assignments and fucking essays and putting up with me mood swings and fucking tears and crying and I can't do this. Yous are always there to say I could. So
you can and you did and you smashed it.
But fucking love yous.
Yeah.
Obviously, I love my wife, but
Well,
fucking love you as well.
of
You know
course.
what I mean? You guys got me through it.
No, mate,
100%.
it's
Thank you very much.
not a problem. If anyone has noticed that Liam hasn't been posting as much, that is the reason. But to me, that isn't a reason. As in, because you've gone down a path, and you've reached the end of that path, and it's great, and we're still here.
I know.
We're still doing it, so it was totally worth every single penny. Yes.
Cheers, lad.
Yeah. Amazing.
What about yourself? Any shout-outs?
Yes, I've got a couple of shout outs. I've got a couple actually. Well, first off, always has got to be first. It's got to be always.
Oh, always Hell
the
on Shirts.
Absolute legends at Hell on Shirts. The last, we've already done a video on it, but we went to For Love of Horror, didn't we? And we met up with Rob and Jess, and absolute legends. Look at this picture of us there, the four of us. Amazing. Absolutely love it. So yeah, they still are holding it down. They've just got HorrorCon, which is amazing. That'll be so cool. I unfortunately can't attend.
Yeah, why can't you attend though?
I can't say. I'm not allowed to say.
You're
yet.
not allowed to say?
No, I can't tell people
Okay,
yet.
then.
So I'll tell people when the timing is right. But I can't attend. Are you planning on going this year?
Dunno. See
what
what's
happens.
going.
See what happens. Anyway,
I mean, yes, I fucking like HorrorCon's my favourite.
yeah, I'd love
So,
HorrorCon.
yeah.
I wish I could go, which unfortunately something else is on the exact same date. Anyway, yeah, Rob and Jess, legends, Hell on Shirts, killing it as always. We're repping them here. We always do. The best. A second shout out. Doesn't even make sense. Second shout out is to a new record label. Oh yes, made by Mutant.
Fucking first, straight out first buy. Fucking
You got it, didn't you?
that dropped. I was like, yes, there's my fucking cash.
Yeah.
Society of the Snowman.
I haven't seen it yet. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Now, we all know the Mondo Death Waltz kerfuffle that's been going on the last year or so.
That's a nice way of putting a fuck up, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Fuck Funko.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Funk off.
funk off, you funkin' bastards. So Spencer, Mo, and a various other bunch of people are back.
Fucking Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood as well, of all people. Amazing.
Hobbits.
Yeah.
They're bringing the Hobbits to Eyes of God.
So they're back, and they got a new label made by Mutant, and so far they've released two. Is it two now?
Wonka and Society of the Snob.
So far, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
so excited because being horror fans as we are, Death Waltz to us was the biggest blow.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because they released Zombie Flesh Eaters was their first release.
I think I said on my
On your vinyl
countdown thing.
Yeah.
It was they done everything. So they done Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue at this
Yes.
end, and they done fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
It was just it encapsulated the horror community.
It had
You know
all
what I
of
mean?
it, didn't it?
Everything.
All
You know, all
there.
these fucking New York Ripper, fucking all
Yeah.
these little weird films,
Yeah.
and then Hellraiser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was
Crazy.
like the two ends of the gamut.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it went all the way back to the stuff that you love especially more.
Yeah,
like, oh my
yeah.
God, they've done this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that no one else, mainly Spencer at the time, no one else was doing. No one really cared enough.
The balls to have their first release as Zombie Flesh Eaters.
Amazing.
Fucking hell.
So when that all folded, and I know Death Waltz is still going because they've released something recently, and it says by Death Waltz. Now it's not Spencer Death Waltz, so to me it's not Death Waltz.
It's not my Death Waltz. It's not my Evil Dead.
Not my Evil Dead. So now we've got this new label made by Mutant. I am so excited for just just that they're back.
I'm excited for the collaboration with Elijah Wood and Spectre Vision.
Yes.
Because Elijah Wood's one of us, man.
Yeah,
Elijah Wood is a fucking horror fiend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna be throwing his little two penny thing with like things that have not been released yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like he's gonna be pulling out some like underground shit.
Oh, I hope so.
You know?
I hope so. There's a couple of gems I've got stored up here, which I really want Made by Mutant to do. Oh, fucking hope so.
It's fucking Alien 3, isn't it?
It is Alien 3. Always Alien 3. Yeah, again with the Alien 3.
No, you're right though.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, you know, you say Alien 3, I say Mars Attacks, I say like
Yeah.
fucking, you know, there's so much stuff out there that's
Yeah.
like not even like at the surface scratched.
I'd love to see Frailty. I'd love to see the full version of Body Bags.
Yeah.
John Carpenter's one. I'd love to see. I mean, for me, Usual Suspects, not horror at all, but you know, there's so much that they can do, and that's because you got Spencer, Mo, plus others. Mo's very much he loves Back to the Future, so we did that. Mondo. So you've got a mix of everything.
It's a perfect mix. And that's why Death Waltz and Mondo were so
working.
good, because you had horror nerds, you had sci-fi nerds, you had these nerds, you had them, and they all come together in this perfect storm.
Yeah.
And released perfect records.
That's what I loved about the Mondo Death Waltz collaboration, was that I can love Back to the Future, so I've got the trilogy and I hold it this close. I can put on Back to the Future and I can put on Return of the Living Dead, and I love them both equally. You know what I mean? And although Return wasn't on that label, but as in the sides of horror to sci-fi or whatever, they just did everything.
They just cater for their audience really well.
That's
you know what I mean? Because they know, like, horror fans. Yeah, you're probably going to like Back to the Future as well, because you're nerds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we are. And we're proud of it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100% nerds. You can look at me, I'm wearing glasses, I'm a nerd. Oh my god, I'm a nerd! So am I!
Pocket thing with pens in.
That's what I need next. Yeah. So, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
That's great news. That is great news. And my last and final shout out, I was going to name you all, but there's too many. But we have started a new little playlist of the Horror Vinyl Countdown, and that's 6 questions. We only came up with 6 because that's all I could think of. We have picked 6 best. So a countdown from 6 to 1 of your favourite horror question, like scores, composers, variants, stuff like that. What you're listening to. And we've put it out there to the world, and to be fair, we've had some cracking responses so far. So to everyone who has done a video and sent it in,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And to all the kind words from everybody, it's really shown us, these videos you're sending in, how much you love us, what we do. And that's really humbling.
It fucking blows my mind.
Well, it's, you know, we started this 6 years ago as a way of chatting, of hanging out, and it's a thing now where people want to see us, and I think that just blows my mind. And I will never, and you are the same, we will never sit there and say, subscribe to our channel, do this, send us a like, give us a blah blah. No
Patreon, no fucking likes and subscribes,
no fucking Patreon. Never. We're never going to ask anyone for a penny for what we do, because you could do it too. Anyone could do this.
Everything that we do, I buy because
you want it. Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
why we're here. That is totally why we're here. But thank you to every single person who's followed us, new followers, old people from the very beginning, people who've come on late, come on early. You're all amazing, and I just want to shout out to all of you, because the best.
Cheers, guys.
There you go. The Howling, done, dusted. We'll see where we go next, shall we? Let's discuss this over a beer.
That's fucking loopy.
Absolutely. So that's it. That's the Howling for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, people, stay safe.
Stay tuned.
Stay sick. SP.
Out.
Oh.
Don't turn into an Ewok.